Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about how to wear animal print. So if that's something that you are interested in, do stick around. Please give me a thumbs up at the end of the video if you've enjoyed it. Do subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I am going to crack straight on. So the first way you can incorporate more animal print into your wardrobe is by wearing it as a one piece. So this could be as a jumpsuit or as a dress or as a play suit, but that's the most obvious way I think of just bringing it into your wardrobe, finding one garment that you can wear as a one piece that's got the print on it. So for example, I have this lovely dress from Zara which I've brought a couple of seasons back. She's got this ruching in the middle and then it's a midi dress and it's got animal print all the way down. So this is one way that I wear animal print. I could belt this up with a solid belt, or I could belt it up with a printed belt if I wanted to clash my prints. But if I wore it with a solid belt, it would kind of make it look like it's separate. If I wore it with a clashing belt, it would just be a little bit more trend-led, a bit more fashion-forward. So that is one way I would incorporate it into my wardrobe. But I think when wearing a one-piece, just, you know, remember to keep the rest of your outfit quite pared back, quite simple, so minimal makeup, simple accessories, that kind of thing, just to let the one piece do the talking. So the opposite of wearing a one piece is then to wear separate. So the second way you can incorporate animal print into your wardrobe is by separate. So for example, this shirt could be paired with something more solid on the bottom half, all the other way around, like these two skirts here which I've got from Zara and other stories, both in that slinky kind of satin type feeling material. And these would mean that I would then tend to keep my top half solid, so it tends to be black, whether it's a black blouse or top or a black piece of knitwear. I tend to keep my the top half of my body in solid prints because I'm just bigger on the top, so I prefer the eye to be drawn to my bottom half and then keep the top quite plain. The reason I think this top works quite well with prints is because actually the animal print, if you can see, looks like it's in vertical lines, so it kind of draws the eye down and it has a slimming effect. The shirt itself is also quite oversized and drapey, so there's no clinging going on anywhere. So wearing animal prints as separates is a really great way to kind of be in control of your outfit. So if you're happier with having the eye drawn to your top half, wear the animal print on the top, keep the bottom quite solid. If you're the other way around, wear the animal print on the bottom, keep the top half quite plain and solid. So it's a nice way to have that versatility and that control in your outfit. This next one is not for the faint-hearted, it's all about clashing prints. So I have clashed this animal print blouse with an animal print skirt, which I'll show you in an image here. You can either clash animal print to animal print, or you can clash stripes, polka dots, florals, whatever other prints you're into with animal print. I think the key is to think about the fabrics that you're using, make sure they're kind of complementary. So I probably wouldn't clash you know, a knitted furry animal print top with any of these skirts because, you know, the fabrics are a bit jarring to each other. I'd probably keep drape to drape, so just make sure that they're complementary and they work well together. I'd say this is a great way of having fun with your outfit, one, but also being able to utilize much more in your wardrobe so that certain other prints aren't just hanging there. They can be used with your animal prints and everything can kind of be used together in a really fun kind of youthful way. Probably my go-to way of adding animal print to my wardrobe is through accessories. So this can be shoes, bags, jewellery, headscarves, scrunchies, belts, anything like that. It's a great way to delve into the trend. Well, I don't want to say trend because animal print to me is not a trend. It's something that's around all season. To me it's more of a staple, but it's a great way of delving into this area without having to invest in whole garments, things you're not so sure about. So for me, my main way is through shoes. So if I just pick up this pair of boots, I have these Massimo Duty boots, which, you know, I bought in the sale over summer and I can't wait to wear these over autumn winter. A great fabrication and I love the coloration of this animal print. I've also got these Topshop shoes which you've seen before. The animal print's kind of broken up with the black solid cap toe and the black heel, but these are also a really nice way of kind of jazzing up otherwise simple jeans and t-shirts type of outfits. I've got a scarf here from Zara, really long, it's doubled up, has a picnic blanket, an actual scarf, something to wear on the plane, you know, something for a baby to play with. Like, it's really versatile little piece. So a scarf like this, either a long one like this or something you can tie in a handbag. Really nice way to add this print into your wardrobe. There's lots and lots of ways you can do it with accessories, which I think is a really nice way to kind of dip your toe into it if you're a little bit reluctant to do so, sort of whole hog. Another way then is outerwear. So this tends to be focused more on autumn winter, but you can use blazers in spring to achieve the same kind of look. So in autumn winter, there's always these amazing faux fur, cozy looking coats. Not for everyone. I've not ever done this because I tend to find my body shape just does not suit that kind of coat, but outerwear is a great way to incorporate animal print into your wardrobe if it's something that you think works for you. You know, you can keep your outfit again very, very simple underneath, but then just throw on this kind of coat and it looks very jazzed up, very ready to go. You look much more dressed up than you actually are, and so it's a nice way to kind of just play around with animal print but not having to have your whole outfit be that way. And actually in spring you do tend to find some animal print that is more muted, sort of very tonal, and that can work really nicely for those more spring-summer months. The bonus tip then is playing around with the actual colours of animal print, so you know, something a little less obvious. So with this skirt, for example, from Another Stories, I liked the fact that it was a zebra print, but it's not actually in black and white like my hairbrush here. It's actually, you know, something a little bit different, a different take on zebra print. I really like that. I think that's kind of cool, and it's quite unexpected and different. So you could play around with the colours. It could be, you know, bright reds and pinks together. That just adds another little youthful edge. It's something that's unexpected. It's just fun, really. You know, I think we need to remember that our clothes and our wardrobe can be fun and should be fun. It should be enjoyable to us to get dressed and to play around with what we've got in there. So that's a nice way of just sort of, you know, stepping outside your comfort zone and playing around with the colours of prints as well. And the final tip I would give then is just to have a look at fabrication. So when you're looking at your animal print, see what it looks like when you kind of stretch it. Is it cracking? Does it look like it's breaking and faded? If so, maybe think about getting something else that looks a little bit better. You know, animal prints and prints tend to look better and a little bit more expensive when they're not printed on jersey, but they're actually printed on more woven fabrics. So do have a think about that when you're buying your animal print and you're trying things on. Think about a pair of leggings that's really been stretched with an animal print on it and it starts to fade and look very sort of almost like see-through. Not a great look. So that's something to think about as well, because not all prints look the same on different fabrics. So that's just something to think about if you want to get the most chic look out of your animal prints. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope if you were thinking of delving into the animal print route a little bit more in your wardrobe, you found a few tips here that you can work with. Let me know how you guys incorporate the print in your wardrobes if you do, or what your favourite types of prints are. I love filming this kind of video. It's where my heart really lies. So I'm looking forward to filming a lot more for you guys in this kind of vein. You guys take care. I will catch up with you in my next video. Bye.